Welcome to the activity where we generate novel rhythms using machine learning. We're going to use a tool called Beat Blender, which is available on the internet for free. And Beat Blender is a tool that plays rhythms that are generated by an ML model. Central to the way the tool functions is the idea of interpolation. Interpolation simply means guessing unknown values that lie between known values. It's the same idea behind connect the dots drawings. The data don't provide a complete picture, but you can still make a good guess to the values in between the dots. In the reading, we showed you an example of a picture of a pigeon with a number of dots on it that a child would perhaps be able to fill in. Interpolating with everyday objects on a sheet of paper is a task that children can do. Doing it with data, like for example time series data, can be far more challenging, but we still have strong intuitions to guide us. In the reading, we showed you an example of a sinusoidal-like curve, and we said that even if you only knew a few of the points, you could make a reasonable guess to the values in between those points. But what if the data set you're working with doesn't represent changes in a numeric value, like revenue or stock price, but something much more complex instead, like a rhythm? This is precisely the question that the Beat Blender tool addresses, and using ML, it interpolates between points representing known rhythms and resulting in novel rhythms. So this is the Beat Blender tool, and once you navigate to this page, you can click on the play button to start it. The UI has two panels on the left and on the right, and a play button in the center. On the left is the position panel, which displays a white circle called the tracker, and the tracker represents the current rhythm that the tool will play. So if you press the play button, you'll hear the tool start to play a rhythm. Now click on the tracker and move it around the colored rectangle. If you were to do so while you click the play button, you'd notice that the rhythms would change as the tracker moved around the rectangle. The magic is that Beat Blender uses machine learning to determine the right rhythm for each point in this rectangle, even when it hasn't told what those points correspond to. To the right of the position panel is the rhythm panel, and the rhythm panel defines the rhythms at the four corners of the rectangle where the tracker lives. Click the Edit Corners button and the interface will change. The colored rectangle is replaced by four squares at the four corners, and they're labeled with the numbers 1 through 4. If you click on a numbered square, then the rhythm panel will display the rhythm for that square and make it available for editing. And from this interface, all you have to do is click on one of these highlighted rectangles and it will activate it. There are a number of preset beats if you aren't feeling that creative, from rock to reggae to samba, etc. And what you should do is come up with the 4 different rhythms that you like. So first modify number 1, then click on number 2, modify that one, then modify 3 and 4 and so forth. And it's even cooler if you can pick rhythms that are very dissimilar from each other, because that will challenge the model to find the halfway point in between them. For each one, if you want to hear what you've played so far while editing, you can click the play button. And when you've finished editing the rhythm, you can repeat this for all 4. To hear what you've created while you're editing, you can also click the play button. And when you're done editing, click the Done button. After you click the Done button, the model will figure out all the intermediate points between the 4 corners. And so if you click play, it will interpolate between those 2 points. Try moving the tracker around the space after you've changed all 4 corners, and listen for the changes.